I watched you pack your suitcase, one sleeve hanging down. Didn't say too much, just kept moving around. The hallway felt cold and I waited by the door. Something slipping slowly, not sure what for. The morning pressed in quieter, you reached for your shoes, tied up the laces, but your eyes had bad news. I hid the old postcards behind other things. You glanced at the window, the wind barely sings. You walk away, feet on distant roads, turning away. The echo stays, the echo stays. Name I don't say, name I don't say. You walk away, you walk away, you walk away. I traced your initials and dust on the shelf. Felt small for thinking you couldn't help yourself. The kettle started boiling, but I lost my words. You checked every pocket, the silence unheard. If you call from somewhere I don't know, will you sound like yourself or someone grown up? I keep the door open just in case it's you, but I still don't ask, still don't ask. You walk away, you walk away, feet on distant roads, it's turning. The echoes stay, the echoes stay. Name I don't say, name I don't say. You walk away, you walk away, you walk away. Feet on distant roads, turning away. The echo stays, the echo stays. Name I don't say, name I don't say. You walk away, you walk away, you walk away. You laughed a little too close to me, table's edge pressed into my palm. I catch the way the light falls between us. All that's left is a half-spoken song. My mind sifts through subtle glances. You tilt your head and breathe in deep. Everything seems to gravitate. Quiet gravity pulling eyes across the floor. Sudden warm, unmeasured space. Stay too long, searching for more. wings curl against the window. Your sleeve brushes close to mine. All these little hesitations linger, each moment stretched undefined. You pause, words nearly forming, soft air tangled with anticipation. Everything seems to gravitate, quiet gravity pulling eyes across the floor. Sudden warmth, a measured space. Stay too long, searching for more. I choose silence over the obvious. Let the hush carry me along. It isn't bold, it isn't careless, just the way we belong. Slow breaths echo in the shadows, neither reaching for the finish line. Everything seems to gravitate, quiet gravity pulling eyes across the floor. Sudden warmth, a myth, a measured space. Stay too long, searching for more. I trace the outline of your laughter, a memory settling in my hips. Soft piano, distant breeze, faded pages on the sill. Just a quiet room, half lit. Old records spinning barely. Hands resting, nowhere to go. The ache not named yet. Windows open to yesterday. The air, a gentle pull on this gray afternoon. I trace the edges of what's gone, colors fading, keeping time. I'm here, watching memories swirl on this gray afternoon. Shadows lean across the floor, a photograph bent at the corners, humming along to a once familiar tune, longing without saying so. Nothing moves except the hour. I breathe the old refrain on this gray afternoon. I trace the edges of what's gone, colors fading, keeping time. I'm here, watching memories swirl on this gray afternoon. Footsteps echo down the hall, half heard laughter, nearly forgotten. All these fragments settle in the silence. this gray afternoon, I trace the edges of what's gone. Colors fading, keeping time. I'm here, watching memories swirl. Faded pages, gentle wind, holding close, but moving on. Traces of rain on the window ledge, quiet breath pulling back from the edge. Stillness holding tight in both my hands, trying not to wake the day ahead. Faint music down the hallway. Oh, something lost in the drift, I know. Oh, gray on the water, I'll wait for you. Memory slips, but I hold on to this draft and true. Oh, tell me what the silence knows. Gray on the water, let me go. Threads of a promise I almost kept. Footsteps fading, but the feeling's left. Shadows move where your laughter used to be. Nothing said, but it's closing in on me. Cold morning sways the curtain slow. Oh, wishing for a calm I never show. Oh, gray on the water, I'll wait for you. Memory slips, but I hold on to this gentle and true. Oh, tell me what the silence knows. Gray on the water, let me go. Sometimes the quiet feels like a friend, soft as the tide with nowhere to win. If I let go, will I float? Will I bend? Oh, gray on the water, I'll wait for you. Memory slips, but I hold on to this gentle truth. Oh, tell me what the silence knows. Gray on the water, let me go. Gray on the water, let me go. Just the sound of doors not quite closing. Sigh a little, don't say a word. Feels like waiting. Hands in my pockets, stand in the hallway, halfway frozen. You look back, then away. All the words I could say get quiet again. Not sure how to move with winter in the walls. All the things we don't do. Stick around, linger on. Still here, but it's not moving. Still here in the halfway light. It's cold when you're not talking. Still here, just halfway right. Slow steps every morning. Pretend it's warmer than it is. Fight the sun touched on the counter. The things we left where they sit still. Silence fills the space, like air that won't be hate. Breath hangs, nothing breaks. Quiet's here, night and day. Still here, but it's not moving. Still here in the halfway light. It's cold when you're not talking. Still here, just halfway right. Hands in me shake, empty hands hanging, hoping you might change. Still here, but it's not moving. Still here in the halfway light. Only you're not talking. Still here, just halfway right. One deep sigh, half open door. It's almost spring, still halfway cold. Sometimes you stand outside the doorway, shoes wet from a sky that never really clears. Hands in your pockets but not searching for anything. You wait just to hear laughter echo down the stairs. The memory of someone you once knew well, fade like a picture face down in the rain. You shake your head, smile at what you can't quite remember, and try to feel a little less the same. You always said the world would spin too fast, but you keep walking slow, letting moments slip past. I see you halfway home, somewhere between leaving and staying. You wear both the ears and the hope, carrying what I never could be saying. Halfway home, still turning the key, still learning and let go. Somehow you never close the door. You tell a joke and forget the punchline. Nobody's there and the room doesn't mind. You pour 2 cups out of habit, let the steam rise, and talk to the light when no one replies. The radio's old and the news is repeating, but you listen in case something new might begin. You promise yourself it will matter tomorrow, but tonight, let the night drift quietly in. I see you half somewhere between leaving and staying. You wear both the ears and the hope, carrying what I never could be saying. Halfway home, still turning the key. Somehow you never close the door. Maybe it wasn't meant for me to understand why you believed in open hands, why the road back is longer than the one ahead. But I walk with you through the words we never. I see you halfway home, somewhere between leaving and staying. We were both the years and the hope, carrying what I never could be saying. Halfway home, still turning the key, still learning to go. Somehow you never closed the door. Halfway home, walking through quiet rain, hands buried deep, shoulders round with old pain. Streetlights sway, every step feels the same. Wonder if you think of me when autumn comes again. Lost in the sound of the gate closing slow, distant laughter, someone knocking below. Just a trace of you always letting me know. And oh, halfway home, calling out in the dark, still learning what I should hold to heart. Between the letting go and wishing you'd come back, halfway home I find myself where you left me at. Windows cloud up, breath warm on cold glass, turning for answers in the time that's passed. Quiet old rooms, your echo won't fade fast, still carrying pieces of a life that couldn't last. Lost in the song of a memory's refrain, empty porch swing, sneakers left in the rain. Just a trace of you keeping me half safe. And oh, halfway home, calling out in the dark, I'm still learning what I should hold to heart. Between the letting go and wishing you'd come back, halfway home I find myself where you left me at. I could've sworn I heard your voice on the wind. Took the long way, circle back again. You're the silence between now and then. Halfway home, calling out in the dark, still learning what I should hold to heart. Between the letting go and wishing you'd come back, halfway home I find myself where you left me at home. I wait for morning learning to begin. Halfway home, half lost and half within. Soft footsteps on old wooden floors. I stand in the hallway, you're nearby but unseen. We talk in quiet voices, not about the weather, just tracing the edge of something shifting between us. Somewhere in the silence, I feel you reaching out, even when your words get lost in the gentle air. If I say I'm alright, it's only half the truth. I watch you settle in like dust through the open window. I'm halfway home, but the door is still open. Every moment with you is a step past the day. There's comfort in not knowing what tomorrow will hold. So we stay in the space between leaving and asking you to stay. Your shadow falls across the kitchen light. I pour my heart into a cup, let it warm my hands. Things we don't speak about hover between us, like the soft sound of distant wind or the echo of laughter. I could say everything, but maybe tonight I won't. You meet my gaze, and we both quietly agree. If I say I'm at peace, I'm only telling part. I'm holding on gently to fragments of you. I'm halfway home, but the door is still open. Every moment with you is a step past the day. There's comfort in not knowing what tomorrow will hold. So we stay in the space between leaving and asking you to stay. Night settles in, I count the ways we find ourselves moving closer than apart. Even as the house fades into hush, there's hope in the quiet, hope in the halfway in the heart. I'm halfway home, but the door is still open. Every moment with you is a step past the day. There's comfort in not knowing what tomorrow will hold. So we stay in the space between leaving and asking you to stay. The wind moves softly and I stay halfway home. Halfway undone, space between sentences, not saying much, just the sigh, just the quiet. You look right past, same old chair creaks, light slips in, barely moves, nothing changing. So I keep holding the pause between what we say and what stays. Letting go gathering loose reasons, restless hands. Didn't wanna say it all, didn't want the end. You trace a circle, I settle for the line. Echo just hangs, your mouth half closed. Never one thing, all split corners, jagged edges. You give me Sunday words, I give you Monday silence. Still too soft for anger, too tired for comfort. If I lean in, will you fade out? Letting go halfway, letting go halfway. I felt the unravel for weeks, picking apart hours. Every day tastes different, nothing like before. You swipe the crumbs off your lap, I count the empty spots. Say you're fine, I nod, pretending I forgot how we spoke in half sentences. Under comfort, fell apart slow, no big fight, just less. We passed the blame and glances, skip names, skip shame. Don't know what you want from me, don't know I wanna claim. So I stay, but not all in, tethered to familiar pain. Halfway to goodbye, halfway to starting again. This is how we lose. Now with a crash, but with the faint sound of old shoes on wood floors, moving further apart, no real way out. If you ever notice, will you call it what it is? Or is halfway enough? That thin line we both miss. Letting go halfway, letting go halfway. Can you feel the heights? I stayed in the space, stayed in the hush, harder halfway. I walk these quiet streets with the evening turning cold, breath hanging in the air, footsteps finding no reply. I try not to look back, but your name keeps finding me. Every storefront cast reflections I try not to see. Carry our silence in my chest, heavy and familiar. Wind repeats what I never said, soft, persistent. I'm halfway home, halfway to you. I'm halfway home, stuck between was and what remains. I'm halfway home, longing for something just out of reach. I'm halfway home, and I say it again. I'm halfway home. Halfway home, halfway home, halfway home. Some nights, trace patterns on the glass, counting time. Laughter is distant now, a gentle ache behind the noise. I talk to the dust, hoping it carries my words, but the echo brings only my own voice back, quiet. There's a kindness in regret, a softness in the fall. If you hear these words on the wind, know I tried. I'm halfway home, halfway to you. I'm halfway home, halfway to the truth. I'm halfway home, still searching for light in the dim. I'm halfway home, and I say it again. halfway home, I'm halfway home, halfway home, halfway home. If I cross the threshold, would you answer? Or do some questions need to remain? I stand at the edge, torn between moving onward or waiting for forgiveness that never quite arrives. I'm halfway home, halfway to you. I'm halfway home, halfway to the truth. I'm halfway home. Quiet as the first snowfall, I'm halfway home. And I say it again, I'm halfway home, I'm halfway home, I'm halfway home, I'm halfway home, I'm halfway home.
Handwritten notes, folded corners, afternoon light drifting slow. Single word left on paper, held it close, didn't let go. Barely speaking, what was missing? Door half open, hallway cold. Tracing shapes with quiet fingers. Thought I heard your footsteps there. Paper, all that's left between us. Still waiting where you wrote my name. In the silence, edges bending. Just a letter couldn't say. Dust and sunlight, curled up pages, curtains breathing back and forth. Shadow of a question lingers. Kept your word, but not your voice. Hesitating, lost in inches. Did you mean it even then? Paper, all that's left between us. Still waiting where you wrote my name. Past the window, promise fading. Just a letter couldn't say. Soft and fragile, kind of empty. Was there something more to find? Nothing written fills the quiet. have settled, papers folding, letting go.
September evening on riverbank. You laugh, then it drifts into quiet. Bicycle tires in puddles, you ride ahead. I watch your jacket flap, rain soaked and light. You ask, does the sky echo your name? I wouldn't know, I just wanted you near. If you wander these banks again, will you remember how much splashed your ankles? Wait for me. Did you hear the wind hold our words? Was it sorrow? Was it comfort? Plastic bag over your shoes, clumsy half-tide. We pass a couple sharing roasted corn, breathing steam. You search for your scarf in your side pack, laugh at the mess. My sleeves get wetter waiting for your hands. You left a ticket stub on my palm, wrinkled, soft paper held for luck or goodbye. If you wander these banks again, will you remember how much splashed your ankle? Wait for me. Did you hear the wind hold our words? Was it sorrow? Was it comfort? Street lamps went out mid-sentence. You said the rain felt honest, like something breaking quietly. I wanted to answer, but the bicycle bells scattered my thoughts. Running toward the bridge, breath frozen in my chest. You always walking 10 steps ahead. Couldn't say what you meant, only guessed by your silence. One day I'll walk that path without tracing your footprints. Every night reminds me, every gust sweeps your laugh downstream. I hold the rust-colored railing, won't forget the patches of grass, puddles on worn stairs, between wet leaves and cooling asphalt. I meant to say, don't go yet. If you wander these banks again, will you remember how much splashed your ankles? Wait for me. Did you hear the wind hold our word? Was it sorrow? Was it comfort? On river glows after rain, soft and uncertain, but your jacket still drifts on my mind. Soft piano, gentle strum, distant wind sound. I set these folded shapes afloat on the stream behind my house. Quiet morning air to catching on my sleeves. Each one drifts further, tracing lines I used to walk. I try to collect old minutes, sweeping them into shallow pools. and the water keeps on pulling every thought further away. Paper boats carried slow, all the things I never said, letting go. Days unravel edge by edge, I watch them go, soft and low. Los dedos mojados, el frío de ayer, tocan páginas arrugadas, dobladas sin querer, de cartas que nunca envié, palabras que faltan, el agua las toma y ya no quedan. And the water keeps on pulling every thought further away. Paper boats carried slow, all the things I never said, letting go. Days unravel edge by edge, I watch them go, soft and low. Sometimes I see myself in the glass of the current, trying to find a shape I remember. Knees wet, hands blue, folding what's left of summer, turning memory in my fingers, too soft to hold on. Paper boats carried slow, all the things I never said, letting go. Days unravel edge by edge, I watch them go, soft and low. The last one drifts until I can't see. The wind picks up, the water carries me. I watch the rain start up again, drifting down the window pane. Barely noon and it feels like night. Blanket pulled around me tight. Sometimes I wait out by the door, papers piling on the floor. Can't say what I'm hoping for. Silence settles even more. I keep watching, I keep waiting for something gentle to remain. I make tea, let it cool down, leave the lights off in this town. Each hour quiet sound, each minute slowing me down. Always listening to the hush beyond my walls, always missing what I'm not sure I recall.
I keep watching, I keep waiting for something gentle to remain. If you were here, you'd say enough, trace the edge of every rough. But today I'm left alone, 'cause in the home I keep watch, I keep waiting for something gentle to remain. I keep watching, I keep waiting, I keep watching for you touching. Yeah.
Empty field, dirt on my hands. I watch the sun fall without hurry. They say times change, but the ground keeps quiet. I stand still, feeling the years gather. Oh, I remember when things were green. Oh, the silence feels like it's grown deep inside. Dust settles slow on what we thought we'd know. Hard rains used to fall, oh, now the thunder only echoes. Dust settles slow on hopes we had before, and I wait, oh, as the air grows older. Broken fence, crooked old scarecrow. A voice on the wind tells me to listen. I count the signs, bare limbs in mourning. Cold breath draws lines where we planted longing. Oh, between seasons I lose my place. Days that can't be safe. Dust settles slow on what we thought we'd know. Hard rains used to fall, oh, now the thunder only echoes. Dust settles slow on hopes we had before, and I'll wait, oh, as the air grows older. How many years gone since the river ran warm? How many nights did I hold on the promise? Oh, go, let go. Dust settles slow on what we tried to grow. Old pressures in the soil, oh, fading with each echo. Dust settles slow on hopes we had before. So I wait here, oh, as the air grows older. Soft breath of wind, old pages turning.
quiet. I reach for a thought that won't settle in, just fade in, then stop a there, holding on, holding on. There's a gentle air, and it's gone, and it's gone. No one to see, no one to go. There's a gentle air, holding on, holding on. Window half open, I breathe in slow. Memories drift through, and I let them go. A single sound, the wind in the trees, repeats and repeats, left with just me. There's a gentle air, holding on, holding on. There's a gentle air, and it's gone, and it's gone. Empty and real, steady and still. There's a gentle air, holding on, holding on. How does something so small stay so long? Why do I notice the quiet? How does the warm air mean this much when nothing is left but silence? There's a gentle air, holding on and holding on. There's a gentle air, and it's gone, and it's gone. Nothing to say, nothing to lose. There's a gentle air, holding on, holding on. Just me in the air, just me in the air, just me in the air.
It's night again with the curtains drawn. I lean against the faded wall. Half-remembered voices settle in the hall. I count the cracks as hours fall. Wind moves outside the window. Oh, I barely notice what changed today. Shade moves, nothing stays. Wind moves outside the window. Outside the window, something shifts, and I'm holding on to whatever drifts. Wind moves outside the window. Keep on, I keep on. Wind moves outside the window. Street light flickers, air is thin. Breath carries what I can't begin. A moment happened, gentle, small. I felt the difference, and that's all. Wind moves outside the window. Shadows leaning slow and pale, hints of change, a quiet trail. Wind moves outside the window. Outside the window, something shifts, and I'm holding on to whatever name were changed, it slips away. If I listen close, maybe it'll stay. Wind moves outside the window. Outside the window, something shifts, and I'm holding on to whatever drifts. Wind moves outside the window. Wind moves outside the window. Wind moves outside the window. Oh, wind moves outside the window.
Found my way to your old street, bare steps under soft gray light. Half a wave left in the chill air. Can't say if this felt right. Just the wind in my pocket, and a name I don't repeat. Shoes scuff up little patterns, long after time's retreat. Still here somehow. Still here somehow. It's not what I planned. Still here somehow. Still here somehow. Laughter crackles, faded edges. You once tossed me your coat. Every bench in each storefront caught a fragment, caught a note. Do you ever think in fragments? Do you circle back the same? Crosswalk blinking, heart shifting. Everything's changed, but the name can't say it out loud. Can't say it out loud. Ones that don't have words can't say it out loud. Still here somehow. Still here somehow. Ooh, still here somehow. Ooh, it's not what I planned. Still here somehow. Still here somehow. Still here somehow. Still here somehow. Retour dans ta ville, silence court. Juste des traces, rien qui brûle. Le souvenir glisse doux et lent. Ici, je reste tant hésitant. Never said what I meant to, just let the cold speak instead. If there's a reason for returning, maybe it's what we never said. Still here somehow. Ooh, still here somehow. Ooh, still here somehow. Ooh, still here somehow. Still here somehow. Still here somehow.